Let's go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, just again, thank you for the day today, Lord. Thank you for the blessing you've given us. Thank you for a great week. Thank you for the students that we have here at school, Lord. It's a great student body. I just pray you may bless them, Lord, as they continue in their studies. Help them to understand the things that they learn in each and every class. Help them to ask questions if they need it. I just pray you may guide and lead in everything we do. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, questions on your homework?
All of them.
Oh my goodness, Isaiah.
I was about to say that.
I can't figure out the scatter plot thing because my calculator for some reason always gives me the wrong numbers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got a lesson.
What do you have, 1 through 67, every other odd?
Yeah.
Really?
So
How did you get
I
to
think we should
67?
start with 9. 9 was I think was the most confusing.
9?
Yeah.
I have a question on 37 and 53.
Why was 9 confusing on, you're on page 169, right?
Yeah.
Number 9?
Yeah.
You couldn't find a linear equation, linear function for that?
But I was just doing the linear function.
That's what I said, write out the equation for the linear function. What were you trying to do?
Must have been a lot of work. Okay, calm down and speak. It's okay.
I was doing a lot of stuff. Had nothing to do with linear functions. I'm just gonna do it right now.
Did you read the instructions? Oh, Isaiah. You made me smile every week, Isaiah.
2 minus 6, negative 1.
The most one was coming to school without pants. Alright, any other questions beside 9?
Did you do 33?
What did you say over here?
I said 37.
37?
That's just the first one. 37.
Use completing the square to describe the graph of each function. Support your answer graphically. Alright, you gotta remember completing the square. What kind of function do we have? What kind of function do we have? We have a quadratic function, right? Degree is 2. That means a parabola, right? They're asking you to use the completing the square to put it in vertex form. Vertex form is the only way we can tell, did it move right or left, did it move up or down, did it stretch, did it shrink, or whatever it did. So again, remember completing the square, bring out the 2, then we complete the square, divide the linear term by 2, that's 3 halves, square it, 9/4.
Wait, which one are we doing? Got it.
And add to both sides. Alright, but did we really add 9/4 to the right hand side? No, we really added 9 halves. Because we distribute, we added 9/4 inside the parentheses, but we had the 2 on the outside. What's 2 times 9/4?
Wait, why is it 9 halves?
I'm asking you, what is 2 times 9/4?
No, it's not. Wait, what?
18/4, which is what?
Yeah.
9 halves.
9 halves. I wish you guys would learn to divide first before you multiply. When you're multiplying a whole number times a fraction. It would make your life a whole lot easier.
You make my life a whole lot easier.
Okay?
What's happening?
If I take a whole number and multiply by the fraction, I'm always going to divide by the denominator first, or simplify by the denominator first. It is 2/1 times 9/4. So there's 9 halves. Instead of getting 18/4 and then have to reduce, alright, I've already reduced to begin with. So what did I actually add to this side of the equation? If I put the 9/4 in there, I actually just added 9 halves. So what do I add to the other side of the equation to keep it equal?
9 halves.
9 halves. But I don't want the 9 halves over there with the f of x, I want it on the other side. So when I take it to the other side, I do what?
Subtract it.
So I get f of x equals 2 times x plus 3/2 squared plus 7 minus 9/2. So usually when I complete the square with the vertex form, I'm gonna skip this step because I'm just gonna do the opposite on the same side. Because say for instance, if you're on a seesaw outside, and it's balanced, and somebody gets on this side, right? We usually do the same thing on the other side to balance it back up. But if we don't want to do something on the other side, what do? I just do the opposite on the same side to get it balanced back up. So if I added 5 pounds here, I'm going to take 5 pounds off. So if I added 9/2 here, I'm going to take 9/2 away. I didn't change the equation any. The equation stays the same. So now I get f of x equals 2 times x plus 3/2 squared. What is 7 as a fraction over 2?
14.
14 over 2.
So it's gonna
minus
be 5/2.
So now I have it in vertex form. Now yesterday I taught you how to do vertex form with the h and the c, or the k. Alright, but here they want to use completing the square. Now you can check your work by using the h and the k, because my h and my k is 3/2 and 5/2. My parent function is what?
Confusing.
Quadratic. My parent function is x squared, the squaring function. Our basic function. We go back to our basic functions. So what is my transformation? How did my graph of x squared change to this graph?
Left 3/2.
I'll move left 3/2. What else did I do?
You went up 5/2. And
But what else did I do before that?
Stretched by 2.
Factor by 2. Stretch how? Which way?
Vertically.
Vertically by a factor of 2. Then I did what?
You went up 5/2.
Moved up 5/2. Alright? So when they say I can use completing the square to describe the graph of each function, that's where we have vertex, negative 3/2, 5/2. Axis of symmetry is x equals negative 3/2. My end behaviors are plus infinity, correct? My transformation moved left 3/2, stretched vertically by a factor of 2, and moved up 5/2.
For the end behaviors, do we have to do like plus 100, or can we just say up?
It's not plus 100, it's just plus
Or
infinity.
on the infinity, yeah. But can we just say up?
This level we probably need to put plus infinity.
So on 33, it says like opens up.
What's that?
So when it says opens, is that your end behavior?
Basically, yeah.
How you doing, Mr. McLaughlin? That's great. Glad to hear it.
I don't know what you were doing last night, but I don't know. You're looking at Precalculus, that's for sure. Any other questions?
Can you figure out why my calculator's always wrong?
Usually use your error.
I've been doing everything you've been telling me to do, and it's just wrong.
Where we at?
Ending
49.
49?
Not 49.
53.
53?
Yeah.
Table 2.6 shows the average hourly compensation of U.S. production workers for several years. Let X be the number of years since 1970, so that X equals 5 stands for 1975, and so forth. Right? Use the linear regression model to predict the production of worker average hourly compensation in the year 2015.
So you hit stat,
Stat,
edit,
edit.
and then you plug in things. So 1975.
That's your wrong. That's your mistake right there.
It should be 75.
Nope.
Huh.
What does that last sentence say? Let X be the number of years since 1970, so that X equals 5 stands for 1975.
So what do you want us to do? So 1970 to 1975 to 1985?
No.
1970 to
Okay, we did
1980?
this in class.
we're not gonna use the years, we're gonna use the years from 1970. So 1975 is how many years from 1970?
5.
So if instead of 1975, we're gonna use 5. Instead of 1985, we're gonna use what?
10.
15.
15.
Instead of 1995, we're gonna use 25. Instead of 2005, we're gonna use
35.
35.
There's only 3, 4 of them. But then what do you do if you have something in there before? Like, how do you clear other numbers out from another scatter plot?
Go to the top,
Uh-huh.
press clear.
Oh, no, I gotta redo all of it. Clear, and then enter. Oh. So 5, enter.
Make sure you don't press delete, delete the whole column, you just wanna click press clear.
25.
Excuse me? You only have 1 point, you gotta change your window. My window here should be what? What should be my X window? Alright, see if I can get everybody's attention here. Number 53, what should be my X window? My X window, what should my X window be?
40. No, X minimum,
Which would be what?
0,
Okay, what would be my maximum?
40,
Alright, 40 would be fine. What would be my Y window?
Okay.
0,
0 to,
20,
alright, we could go 20, I might go a little higher because I don't know exactly how steep that's gonna go. So I might even go 50, just to be on the safe side.
So how come it just gives me a straight line instead of the dots? The dots.
Is your stat plot on?
Yeah.
mine worked for 40,
Okay, that's fine.
Can you look at this? So I have these, and I hit graph, right?
Okay.
But then it's just a line.
Because you haven't changed it from last time. Go to stat,
Start,
calc,
calc.
linear regression. Enter, enter,
Oh, enter here,
enter,
enter,
enter. Now you're gonna go variance,
variance,
y variance, function,
function,
y1,
y1,
enter,
enter,
enter.
enter,
Alright, now go to graph.
graph. Oh, I gotta make my window smaller.
Yep.
What did you say?
I think zero, I think went 0 to 40, 0 to 40.
0, 14, 0, 14, graph. Okay,
You see your dots,
yeah,
see your line,
yeah.
now you gotta find the value.
You hit, you don't hit variance.
Alright, you go to second,
Yeah, second,
Calc.
calc, yeah, and then you hit value,
value, and what value you looking for,
2015,
which is how many years from 1970?
35,
I think it's 45.
45, wow, I'm doing really good at dating, huh? 45, it just says error.
So your window's not big enough.
So, you go calc, and you hit value,
Here, we'll do 7.
because mine doesn't do anything. When I hit that.
Second calc, value, third, 45. It's supposed to be 19.59. Is that the right answer?
19.59, yes.
Mr.
That's the
Wong,
first time I've ever gotten the right answer.
My
That's-
calculator doesn't let me do the value.
Open window. You open window.
Window further.
Yep, your window's not big enough. You want to, you went to what?
I went to
But what was your value you're trying to find out?
2015.
Which is how much? From 1970?
45.
45. So if your window don't, if your window isn't showing that, it's not gonna let you. You good? Yes, ma'am. I can. It's pretty easy.
And 61 because
That one's pretty easy too.
Which one, 57?
the answer is different from the answer.
It's still not doing it.
Oh, do you want me to do it? I thought you just asked me if I could do it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Way to toot your own horn there.
It's still not doing it. I closed a second.
Do you have your line drawn?
The line?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have water in your mask? You keep spitting up like an old man.
So stat,
Okay.
What's spilled?
calc, then your regression,
Water, I should be water.
Enter. enter, enter, enter,
Don't give me your names.
or variance,
You'll get written off. Just a little bit.
VALS,
I learned that hard
y
way.
variance,
Do what?
function,
I learned that hard way.
y1, enter, enter, enter. Now the,
You know, I didn't look at it. Ooh, is that thing recording?
this,
Oh, hi. Shane, Reagan, we miss you. Hope you guys are feeling better, or wherever you are. Good times. Right now we're trying to figure out how to do the homework.
We're trying to figure out how
I did not do well on the homework. I kind of did some weird stuff.
alright,
I overcomplicated things, you know.
questions not big enough.
Mr. McLaughlin's feeling extra special today. As always. He misses you guys very much. Bye-bye now. Blair says hi too. Look, there's the man, the myth, the legend. Pan around, pan around. Got him.
Alright, any other questions?
57. Dude, I'm telling you, all algebraic things I could not do last night.
41? Alright, 41.
We
All right.
have to do 41.
Trying to find the equation of the parabola, correct? What's my vertex form?
1 and 11.
Y, wait,
Oh,
Okay.
vertex form.
A minus H plus K.
Alright, what information do they give us?
The vertex, which
The
was
vertex, which is?
111.
Which is what part
H
is
and
this?
K,
H and K, so what goes in for H?
plus a negative 1. So, yeah, 1.
What goes in for K?
11,
What else do they give you?
negative, because it flipped upside down, right? So doesn't it
I
negative?
just wanna find out what else do they give you?
They
What
give
point?
4, negative 7.
4, negative 7, what information is that?
X and Y.
X and Y, so what's my X?
4.
4. What's my Y? And I'm looking for? A.
Oh, that's what you wanted us to do.
4 minus 1, did one in class, or you did a couple in class.
Yeah, you did.
20.
Alright, 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 squared is?
9.
9a plus 11. Alright, solve for 9, or a rather. Take 11 to the other side, which is negative 18. A equals
Negative 2.
negative 2. Now you have your equation, y equals negative 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 11.
Wow. That was, see, all the algebraic things I just got real confused on.
You look at your notes.
Word problem?
I didn't have my notes. I forgot them.
61, free fall motion as a promotion for the Houston Astros downtown ballpark.
Wait, can we do 57 first?
No, she has
Dang it.
61. The competition is held to see who can throw a baseball the highest from the front row of the upper deck of seats, 83 feet above field level. The winner throws the ball with an initial vertical velocity of 92 feet per second, and it lands on the infield grass. What is the equation that we use for free fall?
Oh, that's, it's,
Something.
distance and time or something in rate. Seconds time equals, distance times rate, or negative 16 times t squared plus VOT plus SO.
Is that the correct equation?
I don't think so.
No? Or should it be? Look in your notes. Go back and find it in your notes. Is it right? Man, I'm good.
Listen, I didn't say that you were wrong. I just said I didn't know if it was right.
Alright, so, what information did they give us?
92
Which is?
feet per second of velocity. Yeah. So also gave us
S of 0.
the 83 feet above field level. That's all we gotta do? Man.
So there's our equation.
Well,
What was the other equation that we had? Velocity. I think we had the velocity equation as well, did we not?
yeah, we determine its vertical velocity when it hits the ground, and the maximum height of the baseball, and how much time is on the ball.
But what was our velocity equation for free fall?
Isn't it like VO2 over SO or something?
Not quite.
SO over VO2?
Maybe we didn't have the velocity one. Alright, so let's use this right here. How are we gonna find maximum height? Find the vertex. How are we gonna find the vertex?
Square.
Put it in vertex form,
Yeah.
okay? So S of t equals A, what's my A?
Negative 16.
What's my H?
Not 92. It is 92.
Negative B
Oh yeah,
over,
at 2 times A. So, I'll tell you here in a second. 2.875.
what is it?
2.875.
And where's my K?
That would be C minus AH squared. So now what do we do?
Right, so what's his maximum height?
129 feet.
Okay? How much time is the ball in the air?
2.875 seconds. Dang it.
Alright, this is our parabola here.
Less than 1 second.
Can you find that, right?
Mm-hmm.
My horizontal axis is time.
Mm-hmm.
So how are we gonna find time?
Factor it.
We could factor it. But what's my height at this time?
0.
Word.
I'm gonna solve that.
Complete the square?
No?
No. Factor it. Nope, we're gonna do distance formula. Man, I'm doing really good today.
Here's my B. Oops. Here's my A.
Negative 16.
Here's my C.
83.
Alright, 92 squared
8,464.
plus 4 times 16 times 83.
5,312.
Take the square root.
So, first number?
There's 92 squared plus,
8,164.
I know.
take the square root,
Oh, the square root of 8464 is 84, 92, obviously.
92, really?
Yeah.
Over,
Uh,
-32.
wait, then you have to find the square root of 5312 first, and then you have to subtract.
I thought you told me what the square root of 5312 was.
No.
Alright.
Mr. McLaughlin.
That's why I thought it was weird.
Mm,
92 squared
I thought you were being sarcastic, because
92 squared.
plus 4
the
times 16 times 83 equals.
It's 4 times square root of 861.
okay, first of all, we're just gonna do this.
92 squared
Yeah,
plus 4 times 16 times 83 equals.
117.371206.
I feel like I did something wrong, so I got like.
What is it?
117. See,
No.
look.
It's
What
the
do you got?
square root of 13,776.
Alright, what's the square root of 13,000?
776 is, what's that, is what Isaiah said,
It's 117.371206.
117
Yeah,
point what?
37.
37.
37.
That's what I was saying.
Okay,
I did all at once instead of.
that's fine. Alright. If we go negative 92 plus 117, that is what? Positive or negative?
Positive,
Positive. Divide by a negative is a,
negative.
can't have negative time,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yes.
So therefore I'm going to do negative 92 minus 117.31
Mm-hmm.
divided by negative 32.
Negative 92 minus 117.
6.54.
6.54 seconds. Ah, there it is.
Number 65.
I'm not done yet. Alright, look on page 167. I knew the equation was around here someplace. Look at page 167. The little blue box there, vertical free fall. They give you equation. They give you a velocity equation. V equals negative GT
GT
squared.
plus. Oh,
Is it GT squared or just GT?
it's just GT. No, that's different.
What?
Yeah, just negative GT plus VO.
Yeah, like I said. Don't question me. That's different.
Alright, and they tell you what G is when we're in feet per second or meters per second, so we're in feet, so that's 32. My initial velocity is 92. So we found our time, it was in the air. I want to know the velocity when it hits the ground, so I put 6.54 back in for T. Which I get what?
Would it be 5.43? Because it's 6.5428. So wouldn't it more precise? Yeah, whatever. Never mind.
You can put 0.53 if you want.
It's whatever. Don't worry about it.
I was just giving what people told me. So negative 32 times 6.54 plus 92. What's my velocity when it hits the ground?
Negative 32.
What is it? Does everybody agree with that? Negative 117
Yeah.
feet per second.
I don't like this problem.
So what What was the maximum height?
Maximum height was 129. My answer's there, I can see it. Was that the correct answer in the back? 129, anybody know?
I'll tell you in a second. We're on 2.1. I forgot there was an answer in the back of the book.
Yes?
It says about 215 feet above the field, about 6.54 seconds, and about 117 feet per second downward.
Alright, got 10 or 17 feet downward, correct?
And you got the 6.54 correct. But for some reason, 215 and a 129 are
Did we do this one
incorrect.
wrong? Did we do the K wrong?
I'll tell you in a second. Let me put it back in.
Oh, you know what we did wrong?
What?
Because it's supposed to be C minus A H squared.
Yeah, square it.
That's what we did wrong, that's why we got the wrong height.
So 16 times 23 over 8.
Oops, 8. Did we get 215? So that height's kinda low for that speed, but that's what we got the square.
I'm sure that's what you thought.
Does that mean that changes the rest of it?
No, didn't change anything else.
Yeah. Back off, Jessica. Gosh.
Oh, I was just checking.
Just don't question the master.
You were the one who got it.
Don't question the master.
It's alright. Any other questions?
65.
65. Using quadratic regression on the table, data in table 2.7, predict the year when the number of patent applications reached 45,000. Let x equals 0 stand for 1980, x equals 10 for 1990, and so on. So we're going to use our regression just like we did before,
So 0, 10, 15.
correct? But instead of using linear regression, we're going to use quadratic regression.
Okay, but all that matters is I got that right. 0, 10, 15, 18, 19. So do we need to get the y variance for the quadratic thing? Yeah.
And you go to stat, calc, go down to quadratic regression.
Yeah, so it's gonna look like that.
Okay? Then you go into graph.
Graph. I gotta make my window bigger.
Do
I gotta let it load
put
first.
in the, like the L1 thing?
Mm-hmm.
0 to 400. 0 to 400. Oh, too big.
Well, you're actually gonna wanna go your Y to 500. Your X, you only have to go to past 2000, well, your X, you would wanna go probably 25 years, 30 years,
I'm gonna do 35.
40 years.
And you want the Y to be the what? 500?
Right.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Like this? I think I got it. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Does that look correct?
Mhm.
Then
Alright,
what I do,
so they're asking us to predict when will the patents reach 450,000. Now remember, the Y values that they gave you were in thousands, correct?
Oh, so they're already at 267,000.
Right, so therefore, I wanna put an equation into my Y2, cause I'm gonna use the intersect method. So I wanna go to Y equals Y2 equals 450. So I get this horizontal line on my graph.
Wait, how do you do that?
Go to Y equals,
Enter another.
Uh-huh.
you should already have an equation in Y1.
Yeah.
So go to Y2 and put 450. So in my window, I should have this curve and this horizontal line.
Yeah.
This curve represents patents,
Mm-hmm.
this curve represents patents.
So you want us to hit second, calculate, and then hit intersect. And you want us to
Okay.
go to the intersect.
And I wanna find out where this point is.
First curve, second curve, guess. 26.306497.
Are we supposed to have a scatter plot?
Yeah,
Mhm.
see, look.
Where is it? Isaiah 26 point what?
306497.
So X equals 26.3 in the bottom and Y equals 450 is what you should have.
Yes.
We're looking for the time. X equals 26.3, so what year will the patents reach 450,000?
2006.
2006.
We got it, Amy. Look at us
How
go.
do you know 2000?
Wait,
Because it's 26 years, and then 26 plus 1980 is 2006.
so the answer is 2006.
The answer is 2006. You're gonna put all your numbers in, stat, then you're gonna go stat, calculate, quadratic regression. That's Quadraeg.
Okay.
I figured out why all my
And
other
this-
numbers were wrong, Gabby. I wasn't hitting enter on certain things, so I was just skipping them. So it threw off my like
So do just like you did in the linear regression, same exact thing.
Do the quadratic.
I forget what.
Bars.
Oh, I keep, okay, bars, and then this y,
Mm-hmm,
and a function,
mm-hmm.
and then what?
Y1 and 2.
Okay. And then calculate,
Mm-hmm.
School is almost over, boys.
Mm-hmm.
okay. And then I just need to find the intersect.
You have both equations there, yes ma'am?
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not letting me correct it, and I don't know what to do.
Is your
No.
window?
Huh?
You know, those are they're like celebrating or whatever.
Let me go back to your stat again.
What?
Was the L1 that we said? Like in the algebra or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Go to stat,
I got there.
calc. Quadratic regression.
Screw all
Enter.
you. I'm
Enter.
better than you.
I could never.
Alright,
Like,
variance.
work for like one thing.
Y variance,
They easily switch.
function,
Takes them. They practice for
Alright.
4 years
Yeah.
enter.
just to swim for 30 seconds.
Alright, now graph. Let me graph now.
Did they go like,
Window range, alright, go to your window.
Oh yeah, they're
window.
Michael Phelps has the huge condo looking over the
40.
harbor.
There you go, you got your Y minimum and Y maximum mixed up.
I don't know.
Alright, you got it?
But they make all their money basically from endorsements, like advertising and stuff.
Because your X is 26 and your
Michael
X
tells me the
represents
book,
the
we-
years
it's
from
something like-
1980.
Wait, what's the wish?
So if you just switch your, alright, alright, that's not right, I go to window. You go to 0, because we're not in the negatives. I go to 40, and then you go Y minimum 0. And then you go to
Dude, the outline, he's really
your,
loud for that.
your second equation is 450, so you're gonna be
Just make
above
sure it's in space.
450.
I didn't have my name.
He lets you just write it on there, he doesn't care.
Okay, now you're gonna find the intersection. Everybody else good?
Yeah.
Amy, you good? Joshua, you good now?
I think so.
I need.
Chat.
I'm not getting the equations in the line one.
Alright, go to stat,
Ooh, baby,
the calc.
baby.
go to quadratic regression, picture.
Is
Alright,
Shane not here today, Blair?
What's this supposed
Is
to be?
Shane not here today, or is he helping with senior lunch?
Not even good.
What?
yes,
That's
Right.
funny.
go to stat,
Speaking of
That.
stuff,
Shouldn't be.
Yep.
you're supposed to be on this.
go that.
Huh?
Now you're
I
gonna
think
type
this is
in
the honest
L1,
If I
L2,
ordered
and
food but
Y2,
don't
so you
have
can go
payment, what?
second,
They'll bill you later.
L1,
Okay.
comma,
Man, I didn't have money.
L2,
Do you want me to pay for it, Jessica?
No, I have my own money, but my mom usually has a job. I
here,
no, I have money.
variance,
I got it.
oops,
I mean, I'll take the keys and she can take them.
now go
Frick.
to your.
Yeah, do
I dropped my 20 out in the parking lot, whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, I still got a lot.
What do you like pennies to be?
I mean, I got, you know, I have more cash.
Wait, you go
Want some
there,
dollar
you
bills?
have to do that L1, L2.
I got some left over from last night. Oh.
Good?
Yeah, I actually got it this time.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Listen, the only thing that matters in my wallet is my dad's credit card.
Okay?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's not.
Alright, any other questions?
Isaiah, did you need 57?
I mean, I just couldn't think of anything algebraic wise last night, if you can't tell.
57 is exactly the way we did number 56 in class
I
yesterday.
know it is, but algebra last night was just rough.
I got some things over.
But I think I got this.
If I had time.
Can you draw a picture?
Yes.
Alright, what kind of picture did you have?
A rectangle.
A rectangle. What information did you put on the rectangle?
So first you have the inside, which is 25 by 40.
Okay?
And then you have the outside, which apparently the area of it is 504 feet squared.
Alright, what's the width of your terrace strip?
The width is X.
Okay? Alright, what is they say the area A of this terrace strip is 504.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is 504,
Mm-hmm.
okay? What's the area of the whole thing?
Oh, well, wouldn't it be 504 plus 25 times 40?
Or the area of the whole thing would be 40 plus 2x plus, or times 25 plus 2x. That's the whole thing. Then you subtract the area of the inside, which is 40 times 25. And that's gonna equal 205. Or 504, I'm sorry, 504.
Uh-huh.
And now you're gonna solve for x.
Okay, I'll do that later. I'm gonna go.
Alright, so we can look at that again on Monday. Your homework is on page 169, 3 through 67, every other odd. 3 through 67, every other odd. Have a great weekend, guys.
Very good.